garden. This is a so-called Mediterranean style type garden, but where you have a lot of gray-green foliage, and we have a lot of examples so that you can decide what kind of foliage you might want in your garden. And the reason being that this grayish-green color deflects the sunlight and helps cool your garden.
Wow, I gotta remember that.
And right now we have our big thistles blooming, which are the enemy of all the farmers, but they're very beautiful here.
Yeah.
Are you?
I have the rose garden here.
You say, were you wondering if we have a rose garden?
I seen a sign back there that said rose garden.
Rose lily of the valley.
Yes, this is our woodland garden, and we are growing all of our shade examples here. These are ground covers and the hostas that are blooming. They're all shaded by a native Utah tree called serviceberry trees.
Hybrid toad lily.
And these little tiny clumps of trees provide perfect light shade, dappled shade.
Yeah.
And so with the dappled shade, we can grow all kinds of flowers.
You feel it's cooler too.
Yes, it is.
Feels good.
Yeah.
Deborah, you want to sit right here so you can hear the presentation differently or no? Oh, okay. I get it.
The red one.
So
Red tree's pretty.
we were talking about Professor Cottam and importing things. He imported these from Japan, and Japanese maples, and they like our climate quite well. They don't like a lot of wind, so you don't want to plant them on the edge of a building where they would get whipped a little bit, but otherwise they grow beautifully.
Wow. How long does it take to grow that big?
That's probably 10 years. Beautiful bark.
Yeah, it says wildlife in there.
There's roses. Rose. Yeah, there's some rose right here.
Oh,
These are just the beginnings. They're just reblooming.
Distant drums rose. Rose at distant.
look at this. That's like on a.
And here is on our right, a beautiful hydrangea. And the hydrangeas bloom green. And then they turn white for a while. And then they turn green again. And then in the fall, they turn tan.
I call those. I call those popcorn.
Four different colors.
So they look beautiful all year. So
They have some of those in front of Sunday's Best Restaurant.
we are rolling underneath our pear trees. These are pairs of pears.
Yum.
Wow.
And they're being grown on arbors, but you can grow them on a backyard fence. This is a European style of gardening called espalier. And that little French word means you're going to flatten your tree. And it's a great way to grow a fruit tree.
Yeah.
Oh my
The
goodness.
Italians like to go ahead and flatten it against the wall and then cut off the branches so the apples will grow within picking distance.
Yep. That's right. Here we have beautiful Madonna lilies, daylilies, Madonna lilies, and of course cone flowers.
Hundreds and hundreds of them.
And this little bend is called our hot wall. It's because it's in the sun all day long, and we don't water here more than maybe once every 10 days. These are water conservation plants, and we have only this little garden to show for a long time. But now we have a big water-wise garden to show you that has all of the different water.
All those plants can last for every 10 days. Water.
So on my left are a trio of paper bark maples. They just shed their bark all year.
Oh, cool.
And underneath we have our Oregon grape, which grows practically like a weed in lots and lots of places.
This is a pine tree right here, big giant pine tree.
Yep.
Colorado blue spruce. Nice.
It's a monster.
Yes, we have many large, beautiful shrubs, including
Big
a
little
whole
cedar
variety
here?
of viburnums. And there's a fragrant viburnum right there. And they just bloom so beautifully in the springtime.
I missed it. Our goal next time, huh, guys?
And just out of bloom, we're going to see that it's going to rebloom later. This little teeny rose right here is called the fairy. And when she blooms, she's pink. And it's the smallest rose. These are some of our big grasses that are going to be blooming soon.
What is this plant right here? This big tree,
Where are we?
the purple one.
It's green and purple.
Right here.
Yes, it is barberry.
Oh,
Oh, that's a lot of
Giant barberry.
roses.
Wow.
Look at these
Yeah,
roses.
those are nice, huh?
Yeah, they are. So there are two big gardens here. On the right are the lilac garden, and there are lilac trees all the way around the bend. And underneath are planted a typical English cottage garden.
Wow.
And